Hello, dummy. How are you today? Guess what I've got in my bag? Oh, it's a graphics card. Do you know what that is? You probably don't because you're too busy looking down your cleavage, but let me explain it to the audience because they definitely know what this is, don't you? It's a Radeon RX 9060 XT Hellhound graphics card. Again, probably doesn't mean much to you, Missy, because you keep staring down your cleavage. And while I think it's a very fine cleavage, I think this graphics card looks infinitely better and more attractive than she does. But on that one, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with today's video. And now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the male-driven hobbies of collecting comics, watching TV, critiquing films, and of course playing video games, this is our roost that we home at, or the home that we roost at. You know what I'm talking about. But basically, we are the rulers of our environment. We embrace, we get passionate. And then of course, when it comes to girls or women who feel left out or insanely jealous because men actually engage in something they are very passionate about.
You thought I was asleep, didn't you?
Guess what? They feel left out. They feel underrepresented. Of course they do, because they're women. All they do all day long is whine and moan instead of staying at home and making a nice apple pie for the family or baking goods for their next door neighbors for that summer fete. No, they don't want to do that stuff. They want to be part of the boys club, and it's just not gonna happen. But I want to get into this article today, folks.
Jason King.
A man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
I got you, buddy. You've got me! Who's got you?
Feeling sad? Then watch Jason King, your happy pill.
Female players represent an overlooked opportunity for growth in the games industry, according to a new report from research firm Ampere. They make up 48% of the gaming population, around 922 million players across 21 markets. But at such a large scale, this 4% difference does, and let's see what else it says here, represents 93 million fewer female gamers than male, Ampere notes. So that is pretty hysterical. So basically what they're saying is that 52% of the gaming population are still men, which is how it should be, to be honest. I don't really care about women with big jugs who go on Twitch and saying, oh my god, I'm playing Call of Duty like that. That's a big thing to really think about, isn't it? But again, and you know, the comment section here got pretty lit up. Bounding into comics states here, this always brings up the debate about what makes a gamer, rather than just which games appeal to male players and which appeal to female players. This is how investors get the idea that Concord and Highguard is or was a good idea. Women like puzzle games and dating sims unless they're very specific as a demographic, and they buy men's games anyways, so don't need to be catered to. It's not a difficult formula, which is what makes the company's repeated failures so hilarious, which I do wholeheartedly agree with, actually. Let's see what else is said here. Okay. Maybe 48% in mobile gaming, since women are always on their phones. Oh, that's the understatement of the fucking year. Every time I walk down my street, I see some woman in front of me looking at a phone like a freaking zombie.
He began to call his friend, but the girl held his hand so that he couldn't run away with her mobile phone.
Always on the phones and at easy jobs. When it comes to gaming overall, especially on consoles, it's not even effing close. they are overlooked because they are a huge minority. Ouch. I mean, look, these are the people who voted in the Capcom Super elections. And you know what? I'm not going to say any more about that. That just pretty much sums that one up, I think. You act like this matters at all when it comes to where investors are looking to spend money to generate returns on that investment. What you just told investors is to invest less in main games and more in mobile games. Congratulations, you're hurting us even more. I'm going to guess that's a screeching woman that has said that. Who knows? I'm not hurting at all. Women don't spend money at all except for Gucci handbags that cost more than their monthly salaries. Oh, here we go. LGBTQ, they always want to include them. Yeah, them. No, they always want to include they, them. You didn't get that right, King Yoratubi. But of course, yeah, I mean, who gives a shit about the LGBTQ community? I don't. I never have and I never will. So again, yeah, we're not going to accommodate for those demographics. It's male, it's female, that's it. Fair play to VGC for publishing that article, but it's just a virtue signaling torch at the end of the day. I mean, how many women are playing RE9 at the moment? Probably not many, and many might be drawn to it because you got a quivering, withering, fairly attractive lead female character like Grace Ashcroft. But apart from that, you know, more guys are kind of jumping in there for the Leon Kennedy sections, and because it's Resident Evil, right? But honestly, this kind of blew my mind. Had to make a quick video about this. But anyway, folks, if you ended up enjoying my special buffet of videos today, you know what to do. Give it a like, smash that subscribe button, and I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video. Oh.